we want?
Well, there's people who think I look like Lenin.
Let
me tell you something. We heard Lenin. There was a little snippet last week. Now is not the time for profits.
Yeah.
Look, in Lenin's book, What Is to Be Done, the simple text of what I always thought was for the communists, it was remarkable to hear very similar language from What Is to Be Done, which is that we have no place for profits. Thank heavens for the Chinese communists, deeply rooted in a profit government, because we have decided that profits have no place in the system.
First of all, I got two questions
That was a
for you.
stunning quote. Now is not the time for profits.
For profits. Right. No, it's the time for nationalization. And I was thinking, is he the new economic policy Lenin, or is the initial Storm the Winter Palace Lenin? I'm not quite sure yet. It's a mid-20s situation. It could go either way.
So you talk about nationalization.
And underline that last one. Jim, you talk about now's not the time for profits. So now's not the time for profits, and yet our federal government wants to give close to $100 billion in tax cuts to people who don't pay taxes. That is as close to socialism. I mean, it's unbelievable that you have the federal government writing checks to people for doing nothing.
Yes.
For doing absolutely nothing. This is as close to unprecedented of a total all-out socialist bill as I've ever seen in my life.
They pretend to work, we pretend to pay. I think that the real issue here is that socialism was always pretty good for creating jobs. I felt there were other forms of economy that actually confiscated jobs, and socialism would be a real step up from what we're hearing.
Jim, let me ask you about